Shut up and sit down.
How do? This is just a quick one today because I have got one of these. Oh, bless them. It arrived this morning sometime. It arrived in obviously an envelope, and that's what the envelope looked like. Your attention is required. Ooh, oh dear. What am I to do? Anyway, let's have a look at the letter. There we go. Right. Despite having written this address previously, our database shows that blah de blah is still not covered by a TV license. Oh, what a shame. Well, I don't care, to be honest. I don't care whether it's covered by a television license because I don't want one, and it's as simple as that. I do not watch or record television as it's being broadcast, any channel on any platform, whether it's Sky, whether it's BT, whether it's Virgin. I don't watch ITV, I don't watch BBC. It doesn't matter what I'm not watching. I still don't need a television license. So stop writing. But you can do if you want, because I'm going to show you exactly in a minute how to deal with these letters. So this means it's still not covered by a TV license. This means that it's against the law for anyone to watch or record live TV programs on any channel or to download or watch BBC programs on the iPlayer at this address. This applies to any device you may use. Wow. Act now to avoid further investigation. Oh dear. What am I to do? If a TV license, you see, you notice they put it in the red box there. Buy a TV license, movie TV license. And yet underneath, in a little poxy little sentence, if a TV license isn't needed at this address or if the property is currently unoccupied, please let us know at TV licensing blah de blah. Eh? Or if the property is currently unoccupied, please let us know. Well, if it's unoccupied, how are we supposed to know? I mean, anybody could have picked this letter up. No, I'm not gonna get in touch with you because you'll notice at the top there it says the legal occupier. This has taken a while for it to become the legal occupier because all I've done is ignore these letters. Sooner or later they come back to you, the legal occupier, and there's absolutely nothing they can do. Nothing at all, because I'm not going to get in touch with them. You know, they can send the goons round, they can send anybody round that they want. I don't care. I'm not going to speak to you. As soon as I know who you are, that door is getting shut. And me and Mrs. Jones are working on a script for a video. Is that my ear sticking out? Yeah, it is. Doesn't matter. Bedhead. Me and Mrs. Jones are working on a script for a video that we're collaborating on to show you exactly what to do when the TV I can't speak. When the TV licensing goons come calling, we're going to show you exactly what to do, and we're also going to show you exactly what not to do, and we're going to show you some examples of that. So look out for that. That's coming. We're going to try and film it over this weekend, work permitting, and I'm going to edit it and all the rest of it and do it on Monday. I'm going to get it out as soon as I can. If I can't get it out before Wednesday, it's going to be part of my Wacky Wednesday playlist that I've got going. I'm having a pop at Flat Earthers. I'm having a pop at conspiracy theorists. And I think TV licensing goons deserve the Wacky Wednesday treatment. Anyway, let's carry on with this. Don't risk prosecution and a fine. As long as this property remains unlicensed, our investigation will continue. If you fail to get in touch, you risk prosecution and a fine. I don't risk anything by not getting in touch with you. I'm not risking anything because you're not getting my details, and you will need my details to take me to court or whatever. That's absolutely fine, you know. If you fail to get in touch, you risk prosecution and a fine of up to £1,000, plus any legal costs and/or compensation you may be ordered to pay. There is a 99% conviction rate for licence fee evasion. There is nothing evasive about not needing a television licence. I've said it before in this video. If you do not watch or record television as it's being broadcast on any platform or any channel, you don't need a television licence. There's nothing evasive about that. It's just the BBC's arrogance that everybody must need live television, especially in this day and age with digital television, with digital platforms like YouTube, which is what you're watching on me right now. You've got loads of streaming services out there like Netflix and Amazon. I prefer Netflix and Amazon, because you get better quality programming. Well, you've got, I think the BBC now are planning reruns on the Olympics and stuff like that. Reruns? Have you got no original programming? You must have some backlog somewhere. Free evasion cases. Right. There is a 99% conviction rate for licence fee evasion cases determined by the courts in England and Wales. Only because. Let's go back to the letter. Yeah, it's down there at the bottom. Only because people admit to it. You're picking on, people who don't know any better. As soon as somebody shoves a camera in your face or a camera phone in your face, you're off. As soon as somebody you come across, these are TV licensing goons. I'm talking to you. As soon as you come across somebody who knows what they're talking about, I'm not on about sovereign citizens who pap on about it's not an act of parliament and all the rest of it. Act of parliament's not law. I'm not on about them people. I'm just on about people who just shove a camera in your face and you walk off. I've seen a video online, and it's going to be in the video that me and Mrs. Jones are doing. There is somebody who closes the door, and the goon has a go at the door handle. I'm sure you've seen it, the CCTV there, and it's onto the door, and the goon's trying to open the door again after the door has been shut by this particular person. And this is what I want to highlight, and I hope people share this video and share the video that I'm going to be releasing next week, and I hope they share it far and wide, because people need to know. We need to I don't care whether the BBC survives or not. I've managed perfectly well without it up to now, and I'm sure I'll manage in the future. But I don't like the hypocrisy of the BBC. I don't like the bias of the BBC. I don't like the way they've covered up various scandals. I mean, Jimmy Savile obviously pops to mind, Jonathan King and all the rest of them. I don't like the way they covered that up, which is downright disgusting if you ask me. And I also don't like the unbelievable. Gary Lineker is on £1.5 million a year. That's £1.5 million, right, of people who are paying the TV licence. I think the TV licence raises about £2 billion a year, between £2 and £4 billion a year. It may be more, but it's about between £2 and £4 billion a year. Lineker gets £1.5 million of that. I mean, for goodness sake. And all he's got to do is sit there and talk about football. I mean, do you know, it drives me up the bloody wall. Anyway, it does say in the title what to do with these letters when you get them. And recycle. And that's an end to it. Absolutely done. I know it's only a quick one. It's only 10 minutes. So thank you very much for joining me. Look out for the video next week. I'm going to do it as a Wacky Wednesday one because I think TV licensing goons need a Wacky Wednesday treatment. Anyway, I will see you on the gameplay stuff that I'm doing. I'm doing Rise of the Tomb Raider at the minute. So thank you very much for joining me. And toodle pip.